Welcome back to the United Kingdom. The Rookie Season 8, Episode 4, Cut and Run, has a high-stakes trailer that we're delving into today. Movies is your go-to source for the greatest TV and movie critiques. Let's start with what to anticipate, as this episode represents a significant change for the show. In Cut and Run, the fourth episode of The Rookie Season 8, Bailey receives a job offer in Washington, D.C., which causes significant life changes. Meanwhile, the team deals with domestic terrorism involving a sovereign citizen, while Nolan and Chen look into a suspicious structure fire that may have a sniper connection. As the show strikes a mix between procedural cases and character development, the teaser features significant emotional moments, such as Tim asking Lucy to move in, which raise fan hypotheses about their future amid personal choices and dangers from around the world. A teaser for Season 8, Episode 4, Cut and Run, may be seen in this video. Important plot points from Bailey's big decision. When Bailey receives a job offer in Washington, D.C., she and Nolan must deal with the possibility of a long-distance relationship and a change in lifestyle. Bailey wonders if she would start over at the bottom of the D.C. police force. Domestic terrorism. High-stakes action and teamwork are required as the squad battles a hazardous domestic terrorism plot connected to a sovereign citizen. Nolan and Chen's case, after responding to a structure fire, they discover a sniper's participation and a link to one of their own, raising the case's personal stakes. Tim and Lucy's future. In a crucial scene, Tim asks Lucy to move in, but the trailer ends it in an unclear way, leaving viewers to wonder if she would agree, even if the filmmakers allude to spectacular events for the couple. Themes and speculation, decisions that can change your life. With Bailey's job offer and the team's international operations requiring difficult choices, the episode examines how quickly lives can. The break occurs when Selena, Seth Chavez, and Lucy, Melissa O'Neill, check into a motel room that he is paying for with one of the previously mentioned credit cards and discover the teenage girl and her parents that he was suspected of killing. Even after Ezra left, Samantha stayed because she still believed her parents were still alive and he had threatened to kill them if she did. She discloses that he claimed she was his soulmate and had her refer to him as Amon, a Marquis of Hell who commanded 40 legions, including the police, as evidenced by unsettling drawings in the hotel room. Samantha is the one who lets them know that Ezra has a car and that he has taken another girl. Samantha had taken his statement that he was preparing for, to imply after he killed her. When Nolan mentions the motel to Ezra, he discovers that they have run his prints and are aware of it. At this point, David Krumholtz transforms from an innocent trespasser to a terrifying criminal who is prepared for the main course, and Angela, Nyla, and Wesley join them. Nolan and Tim, Eric Winter, travel to the recreation center where Ezra was and discover car keys, blood, and his next victim's ID, Julie, while the detectives take over the questioning. Ezra, on the other hand, affirms that he intended to kill Samantha that day. Knowing that he will never receive a lighter sentence, he will only provide Julie's location if he may bid Samantha farewell. They decline, however. He presses them to inform her that Julie is close to the Red Place. When Samantha hears Lucy and Selena saying that, she freaks out, shuts the door to her hospital room, and stabs herself with a needle. After telling her that the police were working with him, Ezra managed to accomplish the very thing they didn't want him to. He re-traumatized her by making her listen to them speak in his own tongue. After Lucy manages to get her assistance, Nolan uses Samantha's description of the car to locate Julie in the trunk. The Rookie has always had a remarkable talent for creating antagonists that are entertaining by nature. We are drawn into the world of another genuinely wicked villain in Episode 3. David Krumholtz plays Ezra Kane, a seemingly destitute homeless guy who seeks sanctuary in a recreation center. Ezra was connected to a triple killing 3 years prior, as the squad soon discovers. The teenage daughter's body was never located after a husband and wife were brutally murdered in their house. Selena Juarez, Seth Chavez, and Lucy Chen, Melissa O'Neill, visit Ezra's last known location while Nolan is assigned to question him. In reality, Ezra was lodging at a motel, where they learn Samantha, the daughter who is missing, is a scared little girl. She fears the cops and has obviously been brainwashed by Ezra. The most heartbreaking aspect is that she is unaware that her parents have passed away. While the rest of the Mid-Wilshire group tries to piece together Ezra's life, Samantha is transported to the hospital. It turns out that Samantha thought he was going to kill her that evening because he thinks he is a demon named Amon. After realizing that Ezra has abducted another girl to replace Samantha, the team finds her and provides her with medical care. In one horrifying episode, Lucy talks about the red place and Ezra references it during his interrogation at outside Samantha's hospital room. Samantha had to be restrained as she begins stabbing herself in the arms with a needle after hearing the phrase. As it turns out, Ezra would take Samantha to this real red-painted chamber to punish her, and the sentence was a programming prompt meant to cause her to injure herself. In the end, Lucy shares a little bit about her own kidnapping experience from Season 2, which appears to reassure Samantha that everything will be alright. Lucy's character feels much more developed when this thread of her prior suffering is brought back. The plot ends with Ezra being taken away in hand.